Coming up on today's vlog on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, we find what we believe is the perfect mooring on the entire network. We get stuck behind a lock closure which threatens our booking at Liverpool docks. The whole flight has been closed off because the bottom lock has what they call a blown sill. And Jan encounters a few difficulties with a new piece of lock machinery. Hello!
Hiya!
Welcome to this week's vlog. Here we are in sunny Gargrave.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. What a lovely village.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chip shop?
Of course.
Pubs?
We didn't go in any.
No. We did do the chip shop and we went into this lovely cafe stroke sweet shop. Oh,
it was really oldie worldy.
Yeah.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Mint humbugs, licorice. Keeping me regular anyway.
Oh, please.
So we continue on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal to Liverpool. However, the fates have again maligned us with their presence at Barrowford Locks, which is about a day and a bit's cruising from here. The whole flight has been closed off because the bottom lock has what they call a blown sill. Now I can only imagine, not being technical on things to do with lock construction and maintenance, but I'm imagining that the sill, being the large concrete block to hold the gates in, has blown, i.e. the
just fallen apart.
It's fallen apart underneath and water's been seeping out under the lock, and apparently this has been happening for quite some time, so it's a repair that obviously definitely needs doing. Unfortunately for us, as we've got Liverpool booked already, is that it does mean that potentially there's a 2-week hold up while this work takes place. We won't know until tomorrow, but in the meantime we thought we'd get a bit closer to Barrowford so that when it does open we're almost at the front of the queue to go down.
Mind you, it's very, very busy at the moment,
Yeah.
with a lot of hire boats all going that way.
They're all going the same way.
But they've all got to come back though, haven't they?
They've all got to come back
Yeah.
from Silsden or whatever. So let's see what happens on today's journey. Oh, first lock of the day, and it isn't that far away from the mooring, to be honest. While I'm here, I'm waiting for Jan to do the lock. I think there's another boat in front of us, so we're having to let water out. There's nobody coming down. While we're waiting for the lock, I just thought I'd give out a quick mention to Fred Green and Sons. Sorry, the sun's gone in. I'm in the shadow. Fred Green and Sons, coal merchant, sells gas, all sorts of things, logs, kindling. He's up by bridge, let me have a look, bridge 171, Eastern Road Bridge, or just before Eastern Road Lock 31. And if you moor up just before there and nip out, you can put the logs, coal, whatever you want straight on board the boat. We were moored obviously past 2 locks after that, so we got the trug out and hauled the coal back. Only needed a couple of bags. Hopefully the weather's not going to be too bad, but just in case, you never know. Plus we've got it for the start of next winter season. Anyway, onwards and forwards.
I can walk to the next one, yeah?
Yeah, you can walk to the next queue. I'm just going to go down to the others though and just check the bywashes, and I'll catch up with you, probably at Bank Newton.
Alright, thank you. I don't know whether that's open fully.
Well, it's still bubbling through.
As you can probably see, this lock, like most of them on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, leak. Some more than others. Alongside leaky locks, one of the little quirks of this canal's heritage is you'll come across several examples of the variety of paddle gear, particularly on this eastern section of the canal. Some are opened by rotating a handle or a windlass, or some by lifting a large lever alongside the lockhead wall, and then obviously closing it again, which in this particular instance Jan found a little problematic.
Oh. 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 Come on, you oh. Ah. Jesus.
Often the advice you're given is to use the ground paddles rather than the gate paddles. The reason being, as you can see here, is that debris often collects at the back of the gate paddles, meaning water can't flow through them.
Who invented them?
Ever wondered what a train sounds like when you're going underneath a bridge? Ah, what a fabulous cruising day. Look at this sunshine. Mind you, it is May, come on. We've been waiting for it for weeks. I think we've got a week at least of nice weather, so it should be okay. Unfortunately, as I said earlier on, we've just got to wait and find out what's happening at Barrowford. It may delay us into Liverpool, and we may have to phone up Canal and River Trust and change the booking date. Don't know how that works. We'll see when we find out how long we've got to wait for Barrowford. But we're going to moor up hopefully on what they call the Curly Whirlies down here. That's where it sort of doubles backs on itself. If you remember our journey to Lechlade on the Thames, we did exactly the same when we were cruising with Amy Jo. We were going one way and you could see Amy Jo coming the other way. It's quite bizarre. So yes, it's called the Curly Whirlies, a bit further up, and hopefully there's a mooring there, and glorious sun like this, we should get solar. I can switch the engine off for the rest of the day. Hurrah! And then hopefully then following day we'll go into Barnoldswick, top up with water, empty the Elsan and do all that sort of nice stuff, and apparently there's some shops there. Let's see how far we get though. Say a big thank you to our Lockie who's helped us up Bank Newton locks today. Oh, I think Jan's going to say a few words as well, are you? You're going to say a few words, Janet?
I've just come to tell you that there is Tuesday Nick, and he's helped us all the way up. He's not Monday Nick, he's Tuesday Nick.
Tuesday Nick.
So, thank you very much, Tuesday Nick.
Tuesday Nick as opposed to Monday Nick, is it?
That's perfectly correct. There is.
We don't want any confusion.
No, indeed, absolutely not. No. And it's always sunny up here on a Tuesday.
Fantastic. Well, we're in Yorkshire, aren't we still?
Exactly, God's own county.
too shabby a mooring, is it? We've been in worse. That'll do us for the night. See you later. Well, good morning everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just checking the levels. Yes, it says we're getting some levels. But not only are we running the engine, but we're running the generator because we're doing a wash this morning. So if you can hear a little bit of a chuggy chug, that's not me putting on extra sound to make it sound like a engine. That is the generator, which is slightly louder than the engine normally. We had a lovely evening at that mooring. That's got to be one of our best, I think. I'll ask Jan later on. That ranks up there with Bridge 101, 102 on the Oxford Canal, just outside Braunston. But yeah, for views, spectacular. This section they call locally the Curly Whirlies, and that's because it goes backwards and forwards on yourself a few times, as I think I said yesterday. Now obviously I know if you're a boater it's not the Curly Whirlies. That's a canal in the Midlands in Birmingham on the Whirly and Easington, I think it is. Yeah, something like that. I'll put the word up anyway. Don't worry, I've only been boating 30 years. I know nothing. Actually, I've never done that canal at all. It's around by Tipton area in the West Midlands. But yes, I know this is technically not the Curly Whirlies, but it is called the Curly Whirlies, and you'll see for yourself. Now the plan today is there's a water point after a couple of bridges which will top up with water, especially as we've been using the washing machine this morning. We've got 3 locks to go through. They're open this morning, timed locks, so they're open till 4 o'clock today. It's only 10 o'clock now, so we should be fine. And that's it basically then until Barrowford, which is where our hold up is. The 3 locks take you into Barnoldswick, which I'm guessing is where we're going to be holed up for the time being until we hear, hopefully later today, hopefully I'll have some news for you later today as to how the situation is and how long we're going to have to wait, whether we're going to have to reorganise everything with our friends who will remain nameless at the moment in Liverpool. Yeah, hopefully there'll be an update today. We shall see. Let's do some curly whirlying. Just when you thought you'd seen the last of this blooming aerial, here it is again. Shows you how curly and whirly it is. Oh, I can see it. Double arch to better suit the traffic going over the canal. Well, I've never seen anything like that before. I think it's coming from a water source of some description, maybe a local reservoir. Definitely a feeder into the canal. It's not the canal leaking, so don't panic. Not yet, anyway. Huh. Now we're reaching the first of the 3 Barnoldswick locks shortly. There's the lock in the distance. First lock of the day. It took a long time, but you know. Here it is. Bit of a sneaky if powerful bywash here to put us off. Pushing the boat over to starboard. So I need a little bit of power just to get through. And we're into the lock. Just these 3 locks at Greenberfield, and then we'll find somewhere to moor up, hopefully. And I have a strange feeling that's probably going to be where we're going to be holed up whilst the repairs are undertaken to the locks in front of us.
straight here with Armco. Thanks for watching today's vlog.
Thank you to all of you for watching, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Thanks to our patrons and everyone on Buy Me a Coffee.
And if you've enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It's totally free. And then when you have subscribed, press that bell icon.
Ding!
Thank you, Jan. And YouTube will let you know next time we upload a vlog. In the meantime, stay safe everybody. Happy cruising. Bye for now.
Bye!